Anything past 16, 19, you start to have a malfunction. Right, sparks start coming out your neck and stuff, trying to figure it out. Right, that's why we don't know about the Dark Ages.
We don't know.
Right, we don't know about the times we ruled in Rome. We don't know about the times that we ruled in ancient Egypt. Right, when Joseph was in top, and he was calling all the shots.
Right.
Even the head man came to Joseph. Right, Daniel. Right, all the times we ruled in rulership. Right, all we know is Lil Wayne, Smokey Robinson, Keith Sweat, LeBron James, Michael Jordan debates. That's all we know in these last days. But we're approaching this day of doom. We got to know much more. We got to be much greater than the level that we're at as a people.
Right.
We got to elevate. It's time for elevation. Right? Bring that out, King.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, and verse number 41.
Read out.
Even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, wherefore shall it not be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life
is what?
This present life.
So this present life is full of wickedness and corruption.
Right.
This is just a land of confusion. It's set up to deceive us so we don't come back to our heritage. It's set up to distract us so that we worry about money. Right? We worry about bills. We worry about celebrity drama. I done heard so much celebrity drama in my life, I don't want to hear no more ever again.
At all.
Ever again. Right? But it's set up so that we don't come back to who we are as the Israelites. It's set up so we don't come back to our law, statutes, and commandments. Right? I know the brother went into some, but can you name 5 commandments off the top of your head? Can you name 5 of them?
Just 5.
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou
Right?
shalt not commit adultery.
There you go.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
There you go, brother.
And one more. I said still.
Yeah, you said still.
Kill.
Not covet thy neighbor's wife.
There you go.
But look, you see how hard it was to name 5 commandments? If I said name 5 NBA players, you wouldn't even hesitate, would you? You shoot them off like this. Then what the kids got now? Switches. Right? They got switches on their guns. Blah, 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 blah. You name it just like that. But we can't even name our own commandments. Name 5 of our kings, Elder. See, we don't know these things. Now is the time that we search diligently our records. Now is the time we search diligently who we are.
That's right.
Right? We had to study these presidents. Right? How they did the Trail of Tears.
Right. That's
How
right.
they forced our brothers from the northern tribes, the Gadites, to walk all the way from Florida, all the way to Oklahoma. Babies dying. Say it again. Oh, babies dying, women dying, men dying. We learned all this stuff, but we don't have the time to learn ourselves. Right? Keep going with that.
It says that this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide.
So this present life isn't glorified. Right? Just because you hit the lottery don't mean you still won't get afflicted.
That's right.
You can't wake up one day and have stage 4 cancer out of nowhere.
That's right.
You can't get in a car accident and lose everything. Right? Somebody can't wipe your bank account out. This present life, there's no glory in it. There's no glory in me knowing that I can still die. There's no glory in knowing that my brother right here can still go through ailments. There's no glory in this knowing that my brother can lose everything. There's no glory in this life at all, brothers. Right? Keep going.
This present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
The day of doom is going to be the end of this time. The destruction of America. The destruction of America that oppressed the apple of God's eye is going to be the glory of our time, man. That's when we know we're going home. That's when we know we get true glory. We get true peace and rest. Right? When's the last time y'all even rested? When's the last time you said, I'm well rested? I feel great. When's the last time you said that, Elder? So you get a great sleep? No, absolutely not. We tired all the time. Don't when you wake up, your bones sound like xylophones? That's how I feel. Yeah, it's gonna happen, but that day of doom is gonna end all that. We're gonna have true peace. We're gonna have true rest. That's when the destruction of our enemies happen, and we don't have to run and cry and hide anymore. We don't have to worry about the red and white lights flaring behind us, wondering if we're going to see our loved ones again. Right? You know how many times you've been pulled over and the Most High had mercy on us and we was able to make it home? You know how many times you've been in front of a judge and he could have gave you 885 years and went out to Ruth Chris 2 minutes later and not even thought about it? These are the days that we are coming upon. The day of doom. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. But we can truly live in peace where our children can run up and down the street. But it takes us. It takes us to repent and turn from our wicked ways. Give me Ezekiel chapter 18. And go to verse number, start at 20. It takes us. It takes you, brother. It takes you. It takes all of us. Right? And we got to show forth the example. Right? We got to be that light that is set upon the hill that everybody can see. Right? What commandments did the brother go into? He didn't go to any? Oh, well, we about to go on the commandment blitz right here. Right, bring that out real quick.
This is Ezekiel chapter 18, verse number 20. Read it out. The soul that sinneth, it shall die.
So if you continue in sin, you're going to die. Right? There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Hating your brother is a sin. Right? We're going to get into another one. Give me Leviticus 11 and 7. Right? The soul that sinneth, it shall die.
The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins.
So if the wicked shall turn from his sins. Right? And the brother went into what sin was. What's sin? Say it again?
Breaking the law.
That's right, that's right.
Right? The 5 commandments that we struggle to name. Lo and behold, it's much more than just 10 commandments. It's over 600 commandments that we have to keep. Right? But it may sound like a lot, but it's like riding a bike. Once you do the first pedal, the next pedal comes. Then the next pedal comes. And then you riding and cruising like you've been doing it forever. Right? When the last time you rode a bike, Elder? It's been a while. I guarantee you, if I put a bike right here, you wouldn't forget, would you? Absolutely not. That's how we got to be with these commandments. We can't skip a beat with it. We can never forget it. You too, brother. You probably ain't rode a bike in a minute. But if you got a bike in front of you, you might mess around and start wheeling it like these little bad kids out here. Right? That's how we have to be with these commandments. It's got to be embedded in us. We have to know what to do when we wake up. And the only way to do that is to diligently search these scriptures. Truly read these scriptures. Right?
God. But the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live.
He shall surely live. Right? There's no cut cards with the Lord. Right? You ain't getting an 8-slice pizza. Right? It's either this way or it's that way. Keep the commandments and what? Live. Break the commandments and what? Die. See, it's just that easy. But with the white man, you can get probation for 35 years and we'll take off 4 years for good behavior. But then 18 months and 78 months, you might be able to do this. Like, nobody got time for all that. Right? The Lord is, he's a straight shooter, like they say. You do this, you're going to live. You do that, you're going to die.
That's right.
Right? Let's get one of these commandments. Right?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 7. And the swine.
The swine. Right? What swine? Pig, right?
It says, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
So the pig has all the characteristics of a clean animal. Got a split hoof, like a lamb or a cow, right? He got all the characteristics, but he cheweth not the cud. He doesn't digest his food properly, right? Because when chewing the cud is they regurgitate it, chew it again, swallow it back, regurgitate it, chew it again, swallow it back. It's a process. Right? All the nutrients are broken down and spread throughout the body. What did the Lord say about it?
He is unclean to you.
What's pig?
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
So no more eating pork. From this day forward, as Israelite men and women, sister, you cannot eat pork.
That's right.
No more pork from this day forward. Not because we said so, because the Lord commanded us to.
That's right.
The Lord said, keep my commandments and what? Live. So are we going to eat pork from this day forward? Now, Elder, I know you said you was 34. I know you probably grew up eating pork all your life. Chitlins, fat back, hog tail,
Okay, so
knuckles.
I'm listening and it's all good. So where does Jesus come in when he said that what he calls clean that no man calls?
Say that again?
What he called clean that no man called unclean. And
Well, that's not talking about food. That's not talking about food at all. That's talking about people.
Right.
That's talking about the Israelites that were separated. Yeah, so when people use that and they say, oh, well, Peter saw this big whole blanket of all food and said, eat, the part that they leave out is Peter said, no, I've never ate anything unclean or uncommon.
Right.
So people try to throw that in and throw a curveball. Our forefathers kept the law.
That's
They
right.
did things that was uncommon.
That's right.
So I know you threw that in as a curveball because you. Okay. I got you.
You talked about getting listed.
Oh, all praise to the Most High.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. But no more pork though. No more pork. Right? That's your wife.
Yeah.
Since you gotta make sure no more pork is in that house. Right? No more bacon on them sandwiches. No more Wendy's. Junior bacon cheeseburgers. No more pepperoni pizzas. Meat lovers. Pork rinds. What else? Pig knuckles. Scrapple. Fatback chitlins. Spam. Pork chops. Ham sandwiches.
Pigtail.
Pigtail. You see, all these brothers know because they got rid of it.
That's right.
They got it out their diet completely. If we can do it, I know y'all can do it.
That's
I
right.
got the utmost faith y'all can do it.
That's right.
So from this day forward, y'all two as a beautiful household, no more pork. Can y'all do that for the Lord?
Lo and behold, that was
You can do that for the Lord. You can do that for the Lord. I know y'all can. Y'all wouldn't just be standing up here listening to that if you couldn't do it for the Lord. What about you, brother? You can do that. All praises to the Most High.
That's right.
All right, keep going, King. Of their flesh shall you not eat.
And of their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
Right? It's a whole list of unclean animals that we can't eat. But we read that one. Yes, speaking of bad kids on bikes. See, we talked about the Jewish man walked up. Bad kids on bikes. Bad kids on bikes.
Right. That's right.
Somebody gonna walk up with a ham sandwich. They're trying to put it in your hand, bro. The way things going. But on a serious note, it's a list of unclean animals we can't eat. We say that because pork is a stronghold for our people.
That's
They've
right.
been eating pork forever, and they're afraid to put it down. They act like they don't know how to make some chicken.
Right.
Like chicken ain't 1,000 different ways to make chicken. Barbecue chicken, fried chicken, chicken on the grill,
Jerk chicken.
chicken parmesan, baked chicken,
Jerk
chicken tacos, jerk chicken, right? So we only getting started, man. We only getting started. Look, the sister said, yeah, you know, brother. She throw down, right? But we got to put away the pork. No more pork. Because we ate pork, you trying to turn that around for me, King Bobby Shaw? These are the punishments of our people for eating pork.
Right.
These are the repercussions, because y'all have children, right? If your child came to the house and brought all F's, you going to wear his butt out, aren't you? It ain't going to be no talking. The belt is going to be talking.
Right.
This is the Lord beating us, doing the things we ought not to do.
That's
Making pork a delicacy in our house. The Lord did all these atrocities to us. Any good father would punish their children.
That's right.
But the extent to the punishment is up to the father, right? Let's keep going with that. Now we're going to go from the land to the sea.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So anything in the water that has fins and scales we can eat, right? What's that? That has fins and scales. Fish, right? So we can eat fish that have fins and scales.
That's right.
What's your favorite fish, Elder? Whiting. What about you, brother? Okay. Does that have fins? Yes. But does it have scales? It got a lot of bones, but do it have scales? No, it don't have. It got skin like you, brother.
Right.
It got skin like you, and it's a bottom feeder, right? You can't eat catfish, brother. It's dirty, right? Keep going. Kid.
Verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
So anything in the water that doesn't have fins and scales is an abomination to us. Catfish. What else? Crabs, shrimp, lobster. Look, I know y'all probably about to eat some crabs later, weren't y'all? Y'all was thinking about it. Right, that rusty, nasty scupper. Right, y'all was just thinking about that. But the Lord said you can't eat it. That's garbage food. Right? We're royalty. Royalty doesn't just eat anything.
Right.
We have to hold ourselves to the royal standard, right? You got to eat things that are clean. Right? Why would you eat a spider out of the water? A roach out of the water. That's all they are. They're roaches and spiders. Right? Bottom feeders. They're set forth to keep the water clean. But because we love crab, shrimp, and lobster, you smell that water. That's the water that turns into the turtles and the people. Right? That's why the water look like that. Because we take those animals or those sea creatures out of the water and put them on plates and charge $29.99.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And we call it fine dining. Right? So the Lord said they're abominations. So brother, you gotta find a new favorite fish. No more catfish nuggets, no filleted catfish. Get you some salmon. Jerk salmon. Salmon patties. Right? What's up, brother? How you feeling, man? We out here telling our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that we the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Right? We're God's chosen people, brother. And we just told them, yep, we got the flyer. We just told our brothers what we can and can't eat. We can't eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, no more pork, brother.
Right.
No more pork. It's crazy, man. But that's only one commandment, right? We was never taught that growing up, were we? We went to school, they gave us milk, chocolate milk,
Right.
French fries, and pepperoni pizzas. Tore our stomachs up the whole day, man. Right? Tore our stomachs up. And told us this was a nutritious meal for our growth.
Right.
Nothing but defiling our bodies from our youth. But from this day forward, now that we know better, we got to what? Do better.
Right.
So no more catfish, right? No more crab, shrimp, and lobster, right, sis? Right, sister? And it's your job, brother, to make sure she don't bring that in the house. Right? You see some shrimp, you better throw it out the house as far as you can. You like you used to play football back in the day, didn't you? What position you played? Linebacker. You was tearing people's heads off. That's how you got to be when you see some unclean stuff come in your house. Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis, right? Who? Luke Kuechly. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Read on.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Do what?
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So the Lord commanded it. This is part of the 10 Commandments right here. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Right? What does being holy mean? Setting yourself apart. Being separate from everybody else.
That's right.
So the Lord said the Sabbath day is set apart from every other day. Right? So what day is the Sabbath day? Sunday? Well, let's see what the Lord says, sister.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So the Lord said we have 6 days out the week. But how long is the week? How many days? 7 days, right? Let's see what the Sabbath day is.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
What is the 7th day of the week? Saturday. Right? You said Sunday, sister. Who lied to us? I mean, but still, the Lord commanded us to keep the Sabbath day holy.
Right.
Right? Do we go with what man say or what the Lord say? So what day is the Sabbath day? Saturday. Right? Saturday is the Sabbath day. Now let's see what we can't do on the Sabbath day.
In it, Slakia. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So every Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown, you can't do any work at all. No cutting the grass, no washing the dishes, washing clothes.
Right.
Right? Going to work, brother, paying bills.
Right.
The Lord commanded us to not do any work. Right? Leave it up to these bosses. They work is 24/7, wouldn't they?
Right.
24/7. You thought you was getting off. Clock back in. Right? So the Lord loved his people so much, he told us to rest on his Sabbath day. So today we're supposed to be resting.
Right.
So there's no work being done, but it's also something else we can't do on the Sabbath day. Bring that out, King.
Here's the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, and verse number 31.
Yeah.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell,
Do what?
then we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
So there's no buying and selling on the Sabbath day, right? So from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, there's no buying or selling. You're supposed to be around like-minded people.
Right.
Keeping the commandments. Reading more about your heritage. Reading more about how you can be perfect in the sight of the Lord.
That's right.
Now, I know y'all was about to walk off. Were you about to go buy something? I got you. Y'all live far from me. Pennsylvania. Woo, that's a nice little drive, right? But on the Sabbath day, there's no buying and selling. No doing any work. The Lord says you got 6 days to do all the work that you need to do. 6 days. That's a lot of time to get all the work done.
Yeah, it is.
You work on the Sabbath, brother, on Saturdays?
Yeah.
You did? You don't do it anymore?
I figured, like, I just now learned that the Sabbath is on Saturday.
Okay. All praise to the Most High. Okay. I said all praise to the Most High. So when you do find a job, or if you do have one, I'm gonna speak for you. You gotta tell them I can't work on Saturdays, right? This is the Lord's day.
That's right.
Right? And I'm going to keep the Lord's commandments holy.
That's
I'm
right.
going to keep the Lord's Sabbath day holy.
Right.
You too, Elder. You too, sister. I'm going to keep the Sabbath day holy. I'm going to knock out the grass Sunday morning. I'm going to wake up bright and early. When it's still cool, I'm going to cut the grass.
So that means Sunday, that's the first day.
That's the first day of the week.
That's right.
So it's Saturday night when the sun goes down. It's the first day of the week. Right? So wake up Sunday and cut the grass. But no buying and selling and doing any work on the Sabbath day. Right, let me get one more. Leviticus chapter 19, go to verse 28. Right? All right, bring it out, King. And this one is for you, Elder.
Here's the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 28.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh.
Right, so we can't get tattoos. I know you learned that, right? No more tattoos. Right? Yeah, we all got tattoos, but we were in ignorance. The Lord winked at our ignorance, right? Because we didn't know any better, but now we know better. I know you're not going to get any tattoos, are you? Of course not. Right? And you either, brother. No more tattoos from this day forward.
That's what I'm thinking about, getting some more.
So you got to throw that thought in the harbor. Throw that in the harbor, brother. Right? People getting diseases from tattoos. Right? They say tattoo ink goes into your liver and your kidneys. It goes through your bloodstream. We ain't know that. We ain't think of the repercussions of tattoos.
At all.
The long-term effects.
Right.
Right? We don't know no 90-year-olds with tattoos. I don't know any at least. Do y'all? Nah, that's a good point right there. We don't know these long-term effects of getting this stuff. So, brother, you can't get tattoos anymore, right? Bring that out, kid. Oh, yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, so no more tattoos from this day forward, right?
Right.
It says, verse 29. You want me to read it again? Verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Right, so no shaving your head, boy. I see you got hair. You got hair up there, brother? Okay. All praise to the Most High. Right, you know, some of us, we kind of was blessed to go bald a little early. But you still got to keep hair up there, you know what I'm saying? No shaving your head bald. Right, and what else?
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
So you can't shave your beard, Elder. Right, I see you got the stubble growing back in. Right, you shaved it off, didn't you? Well, the Lord said you can't shave it off. As an Israelite man, that's a badge of honor.
Right.
It's a manly badge of honor that we're supposed to have. Because when we got off those slave ships, what's the first thing they did? Shaved our beards in our head, and they called us what? Boy. Boy. What separates a boy from a man? Right, we got children up here. Imagine if you seen a 7-year-old with a beard. You wouldn't know what to do. Right? So you have to grow that beard out. Right? And I'm sure your wife likes your beard. Right? You don't like his beard? Why not? Well, the Lord likes his beard. The Lord commanded him to have a beard. Brother, grow the beard out, brother. Bring it out, brother. Let the beard grow.
I tried so many times. It bothers me so much.
Once you get past that uncomfortable stage, you're good. It's like puberty. Right? You get the pimples and everything, and it itch. Once you get past that stage, and let it go. Well, brother, I see yours growing in. It's coming, brother. It's coming. Let the beard grow, brother. Right?
This is 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 34. And David said unto Saul, Thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard.
So you know a male lion, that mane, that's what sets a male lion. Right? You see that big mane come, like, oh, I ain't playing with that. You know, the other lions, you know, I could take that out. If a mountain lion ran up on you, well, I already choked the mountain lion out.
Right.
I ain't never seen a mountain lion without a beard.
Right.
Imagine trying to choke out Mufasa. That ain't happening. Right? You ain't choking out Mufasa, that big old thing. Right? That's our main, brother.
Right.
We're lions, brother.
Right.
Right? We're the lions of the tribe of Judah, brother.
Right.
We gotta let the beard grow. Right? So, the Lord said, keep my commandments and what? So what you gonna do, brother? Or elder, I'm sorry. What you gonna do, elder? You wanna live? I want you to live, elder. Let the beard grow. Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta be untamed with it. You don't gotta be crazy. Keep it up kept. But let the beard grow. Right? So my time is about to be up. I just want to recap. I know y'all about to leave. What are some things we can't eat? Catfish. There we go, brother. Pork. What else? What type of fish? Shrimp without fins and scales. Right? We can't eat fish without fins and scales. No calamari. Right? No turtle. Dolphin. Shark. What else? Mussels. Clams.
You can eat lobster.
You tell me, brother. Can we eat lobster? Say it again, sister. They don't got fins.
Right.
Or don't have scales.
Right.
So, brother, don't eat that chewy lobster, man. Don't eat that, brother. It's nothing good coming from that lobster, man. It looks disgusting. It looks like cotton. It really looks disgusting.
Right.
Right? We have to psych ourselves out to want to eat it. Right? Let me get Luke chapter 18.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 18, and verse number 40.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The next mighty brother is going to come up and edify y'all more. I know y'all about to leave, but stay and ask as many questions as you have.
Right.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.